to throw some hundreds. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. With me. Ooh, it's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your seat. You know my.
It's time to introduce the starting five for your New Orleans Pelicans. At small forward, standing 6'5", number 24, Matisse Thybulle. Manning the middle, 6'10", number 28, Charles Bassey. Shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 10, Looney Stewart. Starting at the forward position, standing 6'8", number 4, Scotty Barnes. The other guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 0, King. The head coach of your home team, fans, let's hear it for your New Orleans Pelicans.
And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Harper, De'Aaron Fox out there with Stephon Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Silva in at the 4. And for the Pelicans, they've got Charles Bassey, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Barnes. Then it's Lou Dort, and it's King at point guard. You know, RJ, tonight it figures to be a physical contest, each of these teams excelling in rebounding.
Yeah, that's what both hang their hat on. This is a pride matchup. When you identify as a rebounding team, you never want to lose that battle.
Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Nice jump shot. Good.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
King, the pass to Thybulle. Now here's Barnes. Outside, Dort. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's King. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now here's King. We saw him with 39 points last game out. Driving the lane.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Wembanyama, a screen on George, and it's Fox with it.
We talk about his quickness, but De'Aaron Fox has bounce. He will throw it down on you in a second.
King outside. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. that one for George.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Fox. Last game he had 12. Wembanyama down low. Bassi defending.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to King. Out to the right wing. Misses the three. Spurs trail by 3. Three-pointer, Fox. And it's King with the rebound. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Now here's Barnes. To the inside. And stolen by Thibault. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Barnes outside. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. That one good for 2.
How can you even guard someone who is 7'4" on the catch and shoot? Quick answer, you can't.
Now, here's George. Thibault finds Barnes. And Silva pulls it down. Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Wembanyama. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. New Orleans in the lead. Here's King. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And stolen by Castle. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And stolen by Barnes. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point quick chance as he'll head to the line.
There you see the strength of Barnes. He's really hit the weight room, improving that upper body strength.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Marks is checked in. That's good from Barnes. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Silva. Back to Castle. Now here's Harper. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. Fox is double. Castle, no one around him. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Castle's got 5 points so far. Castle against King. Here's Barnes. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
It doesn't get any easier than that. Just lob it up Wemby's way, and he'll take care of the rest.
King, the pass to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs in their last game, a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Now upon a really intriguing part of the season, Greg, it seems we've seen enough to give these teams some kind of identity.
I tell you, if teams are still searching for an identity, it's fair to say these probably aren't going well.
Lions checked in for Stephon Castle.
A smooth-looking three-point shot. I think Fox is feeling it.
Fox against King. Cuts off the pass. And stolen by Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Over in the corner, Barnes. Barnes, screen on Fox. King, the pass to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Fox. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
King, the pass to Barnes. Now, Thibault. Back to King. Here's Bassett. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
This defensive game plan is easy, keeping it the same, making them change things.
Spurs making a switch here. Sanders is checked in.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
King outside. Here's Coleman. He's coming off a 10-point game against Utah. Back to King. Rebounded by the Spurs. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Here's King. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Sanders against King. Wembanyama high post. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. And it's a 5-point Spurs lead.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Marks, defended by Bryant. Back to King. Grab a screen on Harper. Here's the 3. King's shot is off.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
A 3 from Wembanyama. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pelicans trail by 5.
On the court.
Pass to Marks. New Orleans moving it around. Webb can't hit.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Harper the pass to Bryant. Marks grabs the board.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Here's Coleman. Guarded by Fox. Marks passes to Coleman. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Now let's take a moment to check out the steals numbers. Take a look at Slim. One of the league's best, 3rd in steals.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Sanders checked in for San Antonio. Now here's Williams. He averages a bit over 6 points a game.
Pelicans foul. Cole. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the skill that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And it's the Spurs ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside, Fox. Williams sets a screen for Fox. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans trail by 5. King, the pass to Coleman. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Fox, the bounce back. Sanders. A three-pointer, no good. The Pelicans coming to this one after the win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Coleman, no good. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Spurs. A pass to Fox. Here's Person. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Score. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, so it's both teams making substitutions here. On the court for San Antonio. Person is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Sanders. Then there's Harper. And it's Castle in at the point guard position. And that one's good. Barnes.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Pass to Person. Now Sanders. Now Wembanyama. He's covered by Isaac. Wembanyama with that soft touch around the rim.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Coleman, no good. Spurs have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Wembanyama against Isaac. Wembanyama passes to Sanders. Clock at 4. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender, poor guy.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Castle misses. The Pelicans trail. Inside. Here's Coleman. King outside. To the paint. It's deflected. Pass to Tucker. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 7 rebounds in the game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Silva's checked in, and it's Fox in for Sanders. Here's Castle. They double-team Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jonathan Isaac. RJ, we have never seen a player like Victor Wembanyama. In your opinion, what's his potential?
Wemby has so much potential, it's scary. The number one thing that can stop him from being one of the greats of all times, in my opinion, is injury. After that, there is nothing that is stopping him from being one of the most dominant physical specimens we've ever seen.
Barnes, screen on Castle. To the middle. Kick out to King. And it's Fox with the rebound. Spurs leading by 4. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
King outside. Barnes screen on Harper. Here's King. And Silva pulls it down.
San Antonio with the timeout.
Silva's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And now looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. That just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Williams, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Over to the wing. Pass to Harper. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Outside, Fox. To the inside. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Isaac a screen. Pass to King. For 3. And Silva pulls it down. Silva's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Come get it, come get it.
King inside. Out left to the wing. The 3. Tucker can't get it to go. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. Fellas, I was just wondering if you played in the league these days, what do you think would be different compared to when you did play?
Oh, my goodness. I make a lot more money, Ernie, than I did in my playing days, especially if you consider that all guys do is dunk and shoot threes, and as many threes as I did, oh, my God.
Yeah, and I'd be out there getting every rebound and slamming Kenny's bricks for the putback slams, because none of these bigs today want any piece of prime diesel.
So let me get this straight. You would both be amazing. What a shock. All right, guys, we've got to go back and talk about Victor Wembanyama and how he played in that first half. Just outstanding.
Wow, Wembanyama, no question, making his presence felt. Scores in a variety of different ways. A special, special talent, Ernie.
Yeah, I'll echo your wow. I'm glued to the screen when this kid's playing. He is a joy to watch. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
King is out there with Lou Dort. Then it's Charles Bassey. Then there's Scotty Barnes. And it's Thibault in at the small forward position. That's the Pelicans 5. King's shot is off.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Let's go to the sideline. We've got something on Victor Wembanyama. Allie, what's his status?
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer, and the report's not good. Early indications are that it's a ruptured Achilles tendon. not what anyone wanted to hear. It is a major loss right in the thick of the season. Other guys will have to step up. Let's see who answers the call.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, there's a lot of anticipation around this, as always, when dealing with injuries.
GA, you hear about 3 level scores, but is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
King's shot is off.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Castle finds Fox. Castle against Dort. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Here's Bassett. And here now is Thibault. King outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Barnes can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Knocked away and stolen by Barnes. Down low. Makes the Johnny from the left block. Barnes has got 21 in the game.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart and kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes.
Second personal foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Williams kicks to Fox. The kick out to Harper. 6 to shoot.
And how about the read on that play right there? Great sense of exactly when that ball was coming from the outside.
Back to King. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Outside, Dort. Pass to Bassie. On the wing, Barnes. From the arc. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Here's Silva. Spurs working the ball around now. Castle against Dort. Takes a step back. Castle with the bounce pass. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Tennessee's got 6 rebounds in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Dort. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Dort's got it back down to within single digits for the Pelicans. Pass to Silva. Now, here's Fox. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Barnes outside. Back to King. Rebounded by Castle.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Harper the pass to Fox. Back to Harper. In the corner, Castle with it. Drills it from outside. Castle's got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Barnes outside. They set the pick. A 17-foot shot on the way. Rebound by Williams.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
New Orleans gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And here's Harper from the arc. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Spurs.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Inside, Harper with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And he makes good on the layup. Castle's got 5 points now this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
King with it. He's got 6. Shot to stop the run. Dort wide open. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now Castle. 11 points in the game. Off target from the baseline. King inside. Guarded by Fox. Doubled by Fox. Here's Dort. King against Fox. Good work defensively by Fox.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. King against Fox. Basket good. That's now 8 points for Slim.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Outside, Fox. King with the block. Pass to Coleman. Back to King. And it's good for 2. King's got 10 points.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Now Castle. The kick out to Fox. King with the block. Oh, trying for it. And he gets it back. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Harper. Money from the wing. Harper's got 10 points in just the second half.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's King. No good on the 3. Spurs leading by 18. Pass to Silva. Here's Castle. He's got 11. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Pass to King. Rob. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. It's deflected. And now the Pelicans on the break. King outside. Here's Webb. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put in the action because you blow actions up. And then at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you, Kev.
You love that mentality. Okay, Allie, thanks.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Back to King. And that one, good. King's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
And he can tell his guys are dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Persons checked in for San Antonio. Bryant comes in for Castle. Outside, Fox. Williams sends a screen for Fox. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Person. No good with the triple.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
King against Harper. On the wing, Bryant. Person with a screen on George. Back to Harper. Launches it. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. 16 points for Dylan Harper.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Fox kicks to Harper. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Dort. And Bryant throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
And so it's San Antonio, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the... And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call
Substitution on the court.
And it seems, Richard, sometimes the best player on a team isn't necessarily their leader. You've been on a lot of teams, a lot of great players. Do you agree?
Well, at the very least, you need your best player to be the tone setter. They don't have to be very vocal, but their work ethic and their accountability has to be the highest.
Back to King. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the teardrop. The rebound by the Spurs. Silva's got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Castle. Puts the move on. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
a 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to King. Over Castle. On the high post, he drills it. 16 points for Slim.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Here's Fox. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Person. Here's Silva. Bassi defending. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And the Spurs making a change here. Harper's checked in. King outside. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Person. Person's got 4 rebounds in this game. With a step back. Good on the jump shot. 22 points for Dylan Harper.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
King against Bryant. Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Spurs. Silva's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Fox with it. Dort covering. That one goes. Count it.
The mid-range jumper is a valuable weapon for Fox because defenses don't always expect it.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Harper the pass to Silva. Down low. And it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hop, showing them off a little bit on that play.
New Orleans has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Outside, Dort. No good from outside. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Here's Silva. Bassie defending. And here's Bryant outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And here is King. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
And here's Harper from the arc. Connects from three-point range. Harper's got 25 points.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Dort misses. The Spurs shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And for the Pelicans, their shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Unloads from 13. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's the floater, and it's good on the layup.
Oh, what touch on that floater. Love seeing Fox rise up and finish so smooth.
Dort a screen on Fox. To halt the run. Dort kicks to Barnes. King against Fox. To the inside. Here's Silva. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. The Pelicans shooting a meager 37% for the game. They set the pick. King against Fox. Barnes outside. Outside, Dort. King right side. Pass to Barnes. Over Person. The kick out to Barnes. Off target from outside.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance, it was a big-time outing for Dylan Harper.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
Roberts passes to Sanders. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Now here's King, guarded closely. Rebound by Roberts.
Fouling like that is.
I never struggle again. I done held down my mans. I put my mom in a brand new Benz. Grown it. I super piss like a fan. You my dog, I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl, look like Saran.
Not my time, I'm still rich, all rap, I still ain't no pressure, I'm still relaxed. still finesse. I said rich when I cheat on my bitch, she still gon' take me back. I can talk that shit, but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a leather crab. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a Hermes bag. Kiss your goodbye, she come with us cause she ain't even coming back. Yeah, like Scarface inside a bubble bag.
Many men wish on me one button, I can give me men. I put you on like I get this through your head. ITS US around the globe, think all these us. I don't get no, I'm with whatever, however they wanna play it. Like bam, bam, I went through the flame and met it at the bodega. To the out the Bottega. Call me like my brothers keep it's up if you say no questions either. Hope not, think I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.
Tell me if you still love her. It's 5 a.m. and I'm